Hi, I'm Jason Bond. Welcome to my workshop. In this episode, I'm making a silly two-player video game.
JV's Workshop Basis Pay-Per-View.
Part of the inspiration for this project came from the Tarantrons, which are a series of arcade machines filled with indie games that circulate around the city of Toronto. They're sponsored by the Hand-Eye Society, which is a video game arts organization here in the city. One of these machines is a cocktail style where two players sit on either end of it and see their own side of the screen sort of, upside down from one another. And that got me thinking about a lot of different gameplay ideas. It won't necessarily be something that will actually ever be on such a machine, but it's something that could work there, and if nothing else, I'll make it work on an iPad, because I can. Step one is to set up Unity to work with Git, which is very boring. To speed things along, I am going to use the Kenny Game Assets, which is a public domain library of game assets. You can buy it for essentially a donation price. Very handy if you just want to prototype something out super quick. Now, I don't think that there's a single correct way to approach game design. You might start with a moral lesson or a story, or you might start with mechanics, and in an ideal world, all build on each other, and the message you're sending is encoded into the mechanics. In this case, I'm doing something super simple that's just a mechanic I thought might be fun. Whenever I start up a new game engine or trying a new tool set, I like to just spew a whole lot of quote-unquote bullets or just bouncy spheres or something into the world and see stuff bounce around and see things interact in a very simplistic yet really kind of dynamic way. To complicate things a little bit, I'm going to add two little weights on the side, which will influence gravity and cause bullets to drift to one side of the gameplay, or the thing or other. Now, this simplistic game model took about an hour and a half or so to throw together. A lot of that was waiting for progress bars, whatever. But I have essentially a complete game loop at this point. The start, ability to win or lose, and then restart. It ain't pretty, but because my roommate has some friends over, so I'm gonna go grab them really quick and get them to play this and see how it goes.
I fight you with these panda streams.
I don't.
What? Okay, there are these.
Am I trying to?
Oh, I see. I think I see. I must press vigorously. That is the way. That is the way of this.
Oh.
It is not the way.
So yesterday I made a really bad game and had some people play it, and it was confusing but mildly amusing. So today I'm going to put a little bit more time into it. So one of the things I actually liked about our playtest yesterday was a moment when the two players were both trying to figure out the rules, and they decided to cooperate to try and learn the secrets of the little weights on the side. So it occurred to me that maybe that cooperative element actually could be really cool. So I put a couple hours a day for about 3 days into this now. I think that's plenty for a quick little experiment. It's relatively coherent. It's maybe fun to play. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find some people to play it. And yeah, move on to something else next time. This was fun. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. I can't help but notice You spilled all my bird seed.